Holy shit.
And now we're live. Alright, hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, potential otaku, basement dwelling garbage, potential pedophiles, lolicons, etc., etc.
Soft shirt
Welcome,
ass nigga.
right, welcome to my channel. I am Swagura, your host of this wonderful live stream. And I'm here with my co-hosts, Danny Urmeshi, who is
And a
famous
special
for,
guest, Jamal Gaming Fanatic.
yes,
Yeah,
Jamal
what's
Gaming
poppin',
Fanatic.
people? What's poppin'?
Right. And today's topic today is misconceptions debunked, hatred versus critiquing. Now, people, fans of the anime community, this has been a long, very long stigma that's been in the community that needs to be addressed. The fact
Uh-huh.
that being critiquing a person's channel, any aspect of their channel, doesn't matter. Could be their videos, them having Patreon, them putting out stupid videos like sucking on lollipops or whatever, is being compared to this full on hatred. Like, oh, you're hating on this person's success, you're hating on this series for no reason, this, that, and the other. And it honestly is getting tiring. Honestly is getting redundant. And frankly, it's actually kind of pissing me off because now I feel like now it's come to a point where I can't critique someone's aspect of a channel or an anime without just being called out saying, oh, why are you hating on this guy's success? So I would like to get your guys' take on this, Danny, and you could go first, Danny.
So when we look at this, we have critiquing and we have criticizing. When you're criticizing something, you're expressing disapproval. You're talking about the problems or faults in someone or something. But when you're actually critiquing something, you're um you're looking at the positives and the negatives. And it's funny how people compare critiquing to hate when you have the yin and yang of the equation, the good and the bad. So how is critiquing hate when you have good mixed in the equation?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, what's your take on this, Jamal?
Well, I have some swagger, but
Danny,
like Danny said, with the yin yang and the critiquing, like I think exactly like a lot of. Wait, what are we talking about?
hatred versus being compared, critiquing something being compared to hatred.
Okay, okay, my bad. Forgive me, viewers. So yeah, critiquing something is just ridiculous. Like I want to put an example that like some people just hate on Dragon Ball Super for its animation, so I feel like that's more hatred and critiquing. The reasons that I say that is because I hate Dragon Ball Super. Even if that shit had good animation, I would hate it. So there's no way I could critique it.
Right, right. So, here's the thing, okay? A lot of people, and this has to be addressed, a lot of people seem to think that I have full-on hatred for the likes of Misty Cronexia and Colt, sorry, Fuckboy Provider. Now, here's the thing. Do I full-on hate them, like, wish they would get run over by a bus or whatnot? No. Because if I hated something, I would flat out tell you I hate this, I hate that, whatever. All right. However, I will critique them on their content. I will critique them on how they do things. I will critique them on how they act or how they respond or how they handle certain situations. And when it comes to the case of fuckboy provider, this fuckface, this fuckface has his head so far up his own ass that he believes half the shit that comes out of his mouth, half the stupid shit that comes out of his mouth, telling
I
people.
might have to agree to disagree with you because you said you're not hating, and that could potentially be what you think, but at the same time, you are. It's not. It should not be generalized as simply hatred because critiquing is giving your opinion on the good and bad, but it's still hating if you have a very strong dislike for something. But
Right,
it's not.
right,
But it shouldn't be generalized as hatred at all because it's not just hatred. It's not
right.
just a strong feeling of dislike. It's also showing your opinion about the positive parts.
Mm. I'll, I'll get to some of the positive. I'll continue. I mean, let's admit, all right, code provider. He has provided some good videos in the past. I'll admit that. Yeah, I'll admit he'll provide some good videos in the past. You know, sorry, fuckboy provider has provided good videos in the
Yeah,
past.
Far Provider has tried some good videos in the past. I don't think he's a douche now.
Yes, but as of recently, when he went to Japan, what we wanted out of fuckboy provider was the reviews. We really did not care about his adventures in Japan, of him eating ramen, of him eating steak and bread with olive oil and drinking the olive oil or going to a fucking penis fair. Like, we were not looking for that. We
And
wanted the
buying big
reviewer. We
popsicles.
wanted them reviews. We wanted the analysis. We wanted the content that we sub for.
And the thing about it is that he simply complained and said that it took too long for for the videos to process on YouTube when he tried to upload them. But the thing is, you're still able to review these manga and you're still able to make these videos. So if you were able to do something, why make up an excuse and say that you can't when you can? You were just acting lazy because you didn't want to wait and be patient, something that many people have to actually do in life just to give your supporters what they wanted.
Yes, yes, yes. And I mean, I feel like with a channel that is over 40K subscribers, I mean, shouldn't you
44K, to be exact, Sniper.
44K? Okay, 44K. Shouldn't you feel a little bit, I don't know, obligated to, I don't know, provide the content that everyone's sub for? Because last I checked, I don't think 44K of your subscribers subscribe to you to go see you go to Japan and eat food and suck on dick lollipops and stuff like that.
Not only that, he had the decency, and I mean
Indecency.
the decency, to ask for Patreon donations.
Right, right. He, from what I've been told, before he went to Japan, he kind of abandoned the fuckboy pirates. We will call them the fuckboy pirates. And when he went to Japan, after his channel got taken down, and he got it back, but lost his AdSense, so he couldn't make redundant Naruto videos on it, getting ad revenue or whatnot, right? So he asked the fuckboy pirates or his subs in general to donate to his Patreon. Now, I don't know if I'm crazy or not, but I would think if someone abandoned or stopped caring about you or your sub base in general, only to then a few months later turn around and ask us for money because your channel got taken down for X, Y, and Z reasons, and expect people to just willingly roll over and lick your asshole and give you all the money in the world. But I digress. Also wants on and it doesn't. At the end of the day, he has his supporters. Okay,
That's true. That's true.
but here's the thing that really, really trips me out about the whole Patreon thing with called Fuckboy Provider. Recently, he made a Patreon video, which he then deleted because he realized he fucked up. And he realized his channel is going nowhere. He asked his subscribers and the fuckboy pirates to pay him to give his opinion and to extra 2 videos, which were basically extra 2 video reviews a month. Now, I don't know if Fuckboy is aware of this, but your opinion is worth jack shit on YouTube. Nobody is going to pay you to hear your opinion on a show or on One Piece, etc., when they can go to other people who do it better than you for free. So to ask your subs to pay you for your opinion, when first off, like you're reviewing, I guess you're reviewing has gone kind of downhill when you spent majority of the past I don't know few months in Japan doing all this irrelevant shit that we don't care about. But then you want us to turn around and pay you to review. Why? Because you're $10,000 in debt? Because your camera lens broke? Because you need to support your I don't know. I don't know, but here's the problem here is he's asking us to pay him to review when for the past recent months his channel has been all over the place. He barely has any structure to his channel. He doesn't know what the fuck he wants to do with his channel. I don't know if he wants to continue to review or he wants to make videos of him and his girlfriend sucking on lollipops, or maybe the next video they'll make a video of him and his girlfriend, him getting fucked in the ass by his girlfriend or something. Like, I don't know. We don't know, fuckboy. We don't know, and that's why I feel like you asking for Patreon money when we know for a fact from when you and the subscribers, the viewers can see that your channel is all over the place. But then you want to turn around and ask us to pay you for your opinion. Who's to say we donate Patreon money to that Patreon, and then you turn around and you give us like 2 more videos of you, I don't know, sucking on cock or something. Like, this is not what we subbed up. This is not what we came to your channel for. And again, this goes back, this is not what we sub for. So, the question is, where is Cole's channel going from here? Where is this channel going? I mean, I feel like you should probably, I don't know, restructure your channel and figure out what you want to actually fucking want to do with your channel before you go around and ask for Patreon money. But of course he deleted the video like the P word that he is because he realized he fucked up. He realized it. So, that...
Yes, so I got an announcement to make.
What?
My wrist stinks since 1986.
I know Blaze Blitz in chat.
I asked co-provider where is that video, and oh my, I fucked up.
We will not refer to him by that name. Who's this code provider you're talking about?
Wait, who's co-provider?
Yeah, who's code provider?
Nah, real shit. I feel like it's alright to express your opinion, but at the same time, everyone has own actions that they take, and they're responsible for themselves. So we shouldn't even worry about what all these other niggas do.
Right. But I'm just saying it's all right to critique them. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm losing sleep that Cole Provider is making a Patreon. I mean, I can sit here and critique
Swag
Cole
Girl said he
Provider.
had. Swag Girl said he had factual evidence, and I was like, bitch, where?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Watch
Danny,
out.
don't be a troll, please. We're trying to have a serious discussion. Don't troll,
Watch
please.
No, wait up.
out, Danny.
No, real shit. Let me debunk that. Let me debunk
You better debunk
Okay.
that.
Debunk, please.
We're looking for the debunkalation.
Swag Girl, nah, real shit. I'm not gonna debunk nothing, but I'm just gonna express my
Oh,
opinion.
fuck you,
And
Danny.
Go
shut
ahead.
up, nigga. Hey, hide this nigga. Real shit.
Question.
Nah, real shit though. I'm about to express my opinion, and I'll have some factual shit to possibly support it. I don't know. I
Mhm.
can't tell the future, but here's what I gotta say.
Mhm.
Co-provider is allowed to do his own thing. He could
Right.
do what he wants to do at the end of the day. Like no one can stop him unless
Yes. Of
they
course.
fucking kill that nigga. No one can stop him.
Mhm.
And and although you're trying to have a serious discussion about this individual and critique him, I feel like this shouldn't even be serious. I think it shouldn't be important at all. I think that no one should even give a lot of attention towards this individual or towards what he does. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much attention or energy that you put into trying to evaluate this young individual, the only thing that will come out of it is him saying the same thing he said to Mikey. Everyone is talking about their fucking opinion. And until they bring factual things to support what the fuck they're really trying to say, why should he care? Why should he care about what anybody else is saying about him? Because it's going to be most likely irrelevant. It does not connect to facts. It does not connect to anything that is truly factual about him himself. The only person that understands code provider is code provider. And it's that simple. Now, people can express their opinion on this individual, but at the same time, why express your opinion on somebody and try to influence them in any type of way when they don't give a fuck? It makes no sense in my personal opinion, and I feel that it's really redundant because many people within this community are starting to address code provider, the actions that he has took in this community, and I simply feel that it's redundant and very repetitive and fucking ridiculous. And when we go to down to what is foolish within this community, that is one thing that has grown and has been foolish within this community because it is a lack of judgment to think that your opinion will change this individual and change his mindset, in my opinion.
Okay,
Of
Danny.
course. I
Hold it
mean,
down. Hold it down. Danny, he has duty for the cold pirates that has given him
who are the
their
called?
money.
Who are the called pirates?
His dick riders.
No, who are the called pirates? I don't know who the called pirates are.
Oh, the fuckboy pirates.
Um, yes.
I didn't know that group is the straight up
I
rip off
see.
of the. I didn't know the group is a straight up rip off of the Jail and barely anyone's active in it. Those people dick ride this man, and he
Mm-hmm.
deserves to give this man the content. This man deserves to give the cold fuckboy pirates the content that they paid for on his Patreon. Which he promised videos, reviews, but he just took the money and bought himself some Asian food, and then he give a fuck for them. He made like 2 videos a month.
Right. I mean, 2 extra videos a month when
What they could have done is go donate to King Lightning. They could have made one a PS4.
I don't see how that's really relevant. So I guess we could agree that at the end of the day, even though we're critiquing fuckboy provider, it's not going to change how he does things. Even though we can probably agree the way he's going about it is making him look like a fuckboy pussy. But he's not going to change who he is because that he is who he
And
is.
if I
He
didn't say that, I'm gonna keep it real. If I didn't say that, you and many other people would be doing the same thing, trying to call him out when he does not care. If someone shows no, wait up, hey Jamal, shut the fuck up. Listen, if somebody shows no interest towards something, what makes you think that your voice will make them become interested? The only person
Well,
that can make the only
I
person
could care less if he's interested or not. I mean, you know.
the only person that can make someone do something is themselves. You can say something, but they are the ones that actually take actions. Nobody makes someone to do something, especially on the
Well,
fucking
all I'm
internet.
gonna say is, if he continues down this path, I mean, it's already apparent that he has a 44K channel
All
and
right,
he's
and that's
completely fucked it up.
why should we care or indulge ourselves in his channel? If you dislike what he is
Right.
doing, simply unsub and
But Danny,
let him see the
Danny,
I
results.
am unsubbed.
And no,
I've
I'm
been
talking to
unsubbed for the
everyone as
past
a
7
general.
months.
I'm talking to everyone in
Okay.
general. Simply unsub and let him see
Right.
the results of his actions.
but Danny, this man, we're looking out for the co-pilots because this man took their money and didn't give him nothing for it.
And that's his actions and let him see the results of that. Why do we need to go in the business and get involved in something that does not concern us one bit?
Anyways,
Exactly.
Because we're
so
justice, man.
I guess the next topic on this hatred versus critiquing is being critical on a series. Now, here's the problem. It's come to my attention that being even a little critical about a series, saying you didn't like this and that about a series, somehow equals to you full on hating on the series. Example would be
Yeah.
SAO.
You know the
SAO.
you know the difference. Do you know the difference between critiquing and criticizing?
Isn't
Wait, critiquing Danny is like reviewing. Stated by Ube Kari.
Critiquing is talking about
the
the
good and the
good
bad.
and bad. Criticizing is talking about the problems and the faults only. It's not talking about the positives. It's not. It's only thing it's talking about is the downfalls, making judgments about something in a bad, negative way. And if people have strong negative feelings, that would turn into dislike. And if it's strong negative feelings of dislike towards something, that equates to hatred. So we cannot say that every time someone criticizes something, it is hatred, but it is looking at only the problems, the faults, and disapproving that series, that manga, or whatever.
Of course, I mean you got people saying like SAO is the greatest anime of all time, as if that's a fact, not an opinion. There are people out there that cold-heartedly tell you like this is a fact. SAO is the best written series ever, and if you disagree, you're a hater of the series. Do you see what the fuck we gotta deal with in this community? Well, people are not allowed to have an opinion different than someone else's. I mean, fuck, I can sit here. I guarantee you, if I went on my anime list and I replied to a review saying, okay, well, the second half of SAO was bad because this, that, and the other, I'll get called out for being a SAO hater. It's like what? But then if I were to roll over and say, oh, SAO, I agree, SAO is a 10 out of 10 because Sugiya's tits, Sugiya's tits between Kiriko's cock is like the greatest doujin material ever. Then I'd get praised for it. Do you see the fuckery in this community? It's complete bullshit. And you know what? I feel like this is why some of the bigger reviewers feel like they're a little pressured, maybe slightly, maybe not, maybe even slightly, that they're pressured into sugarcoating in their reviews, because if they even state one thing that is criticize something or critiquing something, they'll get called out for hating on a series. And it's bullshit, because just because we critique something or we criticize something, as you said before, doesn't mean we full out hate the series. If someone hates a series or something in general, they're gonna either flat out say I hate this, that, and the other, or heavily imply that they hate it. So where does the line get drawn between hatred and critiquing?
Like I feel,
What do you guys think?
I personally believe that there isn't a line to be drawn. It's simply what there is something is that people need to stop assuming and actually ask questions to get facts. And those facts will be able to be observed, and you can see if someone actually hates something or they're simply telling you the faults of something, the problems that the series had.
Here's the thing with facts, though. Facts don't apply to people in this community. Facts don't matter unless it applies to their agenda.
And that is something that I believe to be true in my opinion. Because as I observed this community with my persona, I realized the faults and the problems in this community. I was criticizing this community basically, and everything that I gained from from that criticism was put into my persona, and I realized that people cannot even see the truth. When people care about something so much, people care about a series so much, they decide to block out any factual negativity and only think about the positives.
Yes, indeed. And I'll give you an example.
But then again, who could blame them for trying to be so positive about a series they enjoy?
Right, but fucking A. I mean, I could go out, right, and pull out facts about. Let me see. Let's see. I could go out and pull out facts about. I'm trying to think of a big YouTuber. King of Lightning. Let's use King of Lightning for example. I can provide facts as to why, let's say, King of Lightning is scamming his Patreon. Uh, the people that pledge this Patreon, which he
Wait
isn't
up,
really, but
what is that factual?
no,
it is
I'm giving an example. I'm giving an example.
Mm.
I can provide facts as to why he's he's scamming them, and people will still disregard it as me. Oh, you're trolling, or you're just hating on King of Lightning. What the fuck? The facts is right in front of you. But oh yeah, I forgot, because the facts don't apply don't apply to your agenda or to your warped logic. It doesn't matter, right? All of a sudden, it doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. It just does not matter. It's the same thing with the Jim Fraud Nation thing. You had fucking people ignoring the facts that were right in front of them and still defending Jim's Fraud Nation, saying that he's a good guy, this, that, and the other, but the fact still remains that he's a fraud. He stole this artwork. He did all this shady shit. How can you defend someone when the facts is right in front of you? That's what I don't understand. Like,
This
why
goes,
is it within this
now look,
community?
this goes back to many people just thinking positive. And now I actually thought about this. At first, I asked the same question. I was like, why are people unable to see the truth? Why are people so blinded? But then you remember when Kogasha was talking about people are blinded, and I told him something. I said that they're not blinded; they just simply censor themselves. One thing that I also realized when I was criticizing this community and critiquing and seeing the good and the bad is that what people do within this community is that they censor themselves. They can see the good and the bad. They can critique, but they decide only to focus on the positives. And now, actually realizing this, I'm starting to question myself and question how I evaluate this community and check and see, is it truly wrong for people to only think about positives, and that goes down to if it's justifiable or not, and that's gonna be my personal opinion. If you think it's wrong, that's gonna be your personal opinion. But I don't find it wrong. I simply find it a little foolish. It's a lack of good judgment to block out the negatives that are right in front of you, which are factual, and go off of positives, which are opinionated.
Right, right, indeed, indeed. But
And yeah, and that goes back to what we used to always talk about, and that's foolishness within this community. It's very foolish of that.
foolishness indeed. But yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, people need to stop ignoring the facts. If facts are provided to you, then you have no choice but to
That's
accept it.
false.
But
You, the only person that can make someone do something is themselves. They don't. They do have
no,
a
no,
choice.
I'm talking about like say to others, not to others that defend that person. I'm not
Mm.
talking about saying providing facts to that person because you know you can provide facts to the fucking what's the word I'm looking for? You
You
can
can provide.
provide facts to the prosecute to the perpetrator, and they can deny it all they want. It, you know, they can deny it all they want or try to cover it up. But I'm saying if you provide the facts to say others bring light to the situation or
To this community.
situations within the community, I'm saying people should not fucking sit here and try. Don't sit here and try to to imply that facts only matter when it fits your agenda. No, facts matter in any situation, and when facts are given, facts are facts. It's hands down, as facts are facts. It doesn't. You just have to accept it. You just have to accept it. But you know, this community is full of sensitive, grown men who don't like it when certain people critique their favorite series. Don't like it when people like Snob come after their favorite waifu bait series and you know they complain like, "Oh, Snob, you're hating on it," but all he's doing is giving his critical overview on it, and they seem to take his persona seriously as if you know this is how he is. Like, come on now. YouTube's not that serious. If someone's critiquing your favorite series, well, okay, if you like the series, you like the series. I mean,
Wait up.
uh,
Are you really about to sit here and act like Snob never hated on the series?
I'm not saying he hasn't, but I'm just saying at the end of the day, if you like a series, I mean, you like a series.
Because in his videos, he does indeed show very strong dislike towards certain things. And last time I checked, that's the definition of hatred. Just saying.
Yeah, but you know, if you don't like the series, you like the series. I'll give you an example. You know, me and Snob had the debate on Fate Stay Night being a hentai game, and I took an L. I mean, he brought light. He explained something I always wanted to know about, and
So he gave you knowledge.
yes, he gave me knowledge. Does it change my opinion on Fate Stay Night as a whole? No, but it helps me see the other side of the argument about it being a hentai game. So, or people, you know, thinking it's a hentai game, and he gave me knowledge. You know, I mean, what did he say again? He was like, just because it's not there, just because it's implied, doesn't mean it's not there. It's an underlining theme, and well, it helps me understand the argument a little bit more. So. It feels like, and there is another misconception that needs to be debunked. Uh, Actually, you know what? No. That's something different. But you got anything? Any other things you want to talk about regarding this topic?
All I gotta say is the majority of shit that people say in this community is based off opinion. A little amount of things that people actually say is factual, and the things that they say that is factual should be taken seriously instead of taking all this accusations and assumptions seriously when they're false. Why take why take stuff that's incorrect instead of the correct statements that are being brought to you that are always portrayed in this community but are never taken serious at all. No one ever pays attention to it. And so people really need to see that facts are superior to opinion, but people don't see that within this community, and it's kind of sad, empathetic in my opinion. So don't take that as factual because I just said it's my opinion right there. Um, what is factual, however, which I will go back to because I just said it already. I'm gonna be repetitive. Is that facts are superior to opinion. So I just wanted to give you guys that message, and hopefully you guys stick to it. And this is Danny and Messi. Have an amazing day.
Okay. What about you, Bleacher? Jamal
I
came
just,
for that.
I just want to say that I know a lot of people have stupid opinions and aren't the most intelligent individuals. Uh, I want to say that at the end of the day, that's again, you can't argue with someone else's opinion. Even though I wish people could try to learn some knowledge instead of having their own little opinion. I think it's okay. I think I mean, I gotta understand that it's what has to be done on the internet. Because at the end of the day, I remember back in the day, YouTube was created just for you to express your opinion on stuff you enjoy or stuff you like, and that's what people are doing nowadays. So I think that's what the image beauty is, and that's what we gotta understand.
Right. So, at the end of the day, just because someone is criticizing something or someone's channel or whatnot, or aspects of their channel, let's say that is not everyone's criticizing a person's entire channel. Not a lot of us got time for that. If we're critiquing aspects of an anime, a manga, or a person's channel, at the end of the day, don't assume we just flat out hate the series or we flat out hate the person's channel or hate the person's success and whatnot. No, there's how many subs they have and their success is kind of irrelevant for me. Well, for most people, I would say. I don't know about others. If other others are there are other people, they do whatever they want to do, but don't assume that because we're targeting a person that has 6,011 6,011 611,000 subs, don't assume because I'm critiquing his channel, don't assume that I hate the person, because if I don't hate anyone.
That's
Like,
false.
sigh. I honestly don't hate anyone except for probably Misty Credexia and another person. That's a
Exactly.
whole different. That's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's a
Oh no!
whole different can of worms.
Danny and Missy
All
smoked
right, but
your ass,
yeah.
swagger.
Shout out to all you soft served ass niggas because I want to give you guys acknowledgement of how unoriginal and how much of copiers and frauds you are. Change your lifestyle. Make yourself better. Be something that you think you can't be, and that will make you realize who you used
In
to
the
be
words
wasn't
of
the best.
another world, be the best person you can be, because that's how you pick up girls.
Oh yeah, like
Oh
when
my.
everyone says, go outside.
But yeah,
Got
sucks to
him.
Danny and Messi.
Right.
And
Have an amazing day.
And when someone says some bullshit, you gotta call them out and be like, "Is it factual?"
Sigh. But I guess we can.
Got him.
I sure we shouldn't drag this long. We shouldn't drag this for too long. But yeah. So I guess we can all agree that critiquing something does not equal full-out hatred. Correct,
Correct.
Danny?
Indeed, I already addressed that, and it's not. It's
Yeah, I
just
just wanted to
sometimes
make
it can
sure.
be portrayed as that, but it will never
Yes.
be full out hatred because that
Depending if
there are.
it's listen, it could be considered hatred if it's heavily implied. That is, if it's
But
not
it, but
heavily
it can.
implied,
But it
if it's
will
not
never
heavily
be
implied
this.
that
But it will.
someone,
But it will never be full out hatred due to the simple fact that you talk about the good parts as well when you're when you're critiquing.
right, right. But like I said,
Now,
hold on a
now,
second.
now, Sargur, I'm gonna ask that the viewers want to ask you really bad since you started your YouTube channel. What will you do if you met Mystic Connection in real life?
What?
I want to ask what the viewers have wanted to ask you for a long time
Mhm.
on your channel. What would
Right.
you do if you saw Mystic Connection in real life?
That depends.
Would you fist fight him?
I doubt I'd fist fight him, but if he came to me on some bullshit, talking about how dare, if he came to me on some bullshit, I'd smack the shit out of him. Just same thing with fuckboy provider.
What if they came together?
Except with fuckboy provider, I'd snap him like a twig, but that's neither here nor there.
What if they came together and tried to beat you up?
I don't know. But yes, I guess end of the stream here. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, see you later. Want to sign out, Jamal?
Oh yeah. Subscribe to my channel, Jamal Game Fanatic, Jamal Anime Game Fanatic. I do anime videos recently, sometimes, and stuff like that. It's water gaming, swirl online, let's play. So I was not too fond of it, but you guys can be. And yeah, just sub me. Give me some subs. I need more supporters on there. So I will comment in the chat right now. Give me a second so I can let you know.
Yeah. And I'll probably
There we
start
go.
making some videos real soon. Actually working on one, so yeah, be on the lookout for that. And see you guys later.